Hello everyone, welcome to Sam Science View channel. In today's video, we are going to see about science behind the long jump, high jump and pole vault. Before going into the video, do hit that bell icon and do subscribe to my channel and watch this entire video. Now let's get into the video. First we will see about long jump. You might think the long jump is simply a matter of running fast, hurling yourself into the air and hoping for the best. Not if you want to win a gold medal. As a jumper, what you want to achieve is to land your legs as far forward as possible in front of your body, but you can't possibly take off with them in that position. They have to be pushing backward, that is behind your body, to launch you into the air. So what you have to do is radically alter the position of your legs while you are in mid-air. Now once you are in mid-air, that is airborne, if you move either your arms or your legs away from your torso, your body will rotate about your center of gravity, which is the point on your body where all your mass seems to be concentrated. Moving either your arms or your legs nearer to or further from your body will change your moment of inertia, which is the distribution of your mass about your center of gravity. It's a basic law of physics that your angular momentum, which is the momentum your body has because of its rotation, cannot increase or decrease as it is conserved. If you want to throw your legs forward and outward, the way to do it is to throw your arms upward, then bring them down quickly. As your arms shoot back, your legs shoot forward to compensate. It's a bit like when you're swimming and you want to stand up. If you bring your arms down quickly in front of you, your legs shoot down beneath you to ensure the conservation of angular momentum. Almost the same move happens mid-air in the long jump. We have discussed about swimming in the previous video, you can check it over that. Next is high jump. In order to jump as high as possible in the high jump using Fosbury flop, the athlete must maximize his vertical jump velocity at the point of takeoff while also having sufficient horizontal velocity to carry his body over the bar. Optimal high jump technique involves leaning back a bit and planting the takeoff leg ahead of the body just before the jump. The center of mass of the high jumper can be treated as a single particle obeying Newton's second law of motion, which states force is equal to mass times acceleration. If we reasonably assume that air resistance is negligible, the motion of the center of mass of the high jumper is exactly predicted by the equations for projectile motion during the airborne phase of the high jump. Once the high jumper's feet leave the ground, the motion and maximum height reached of his center of mass is established and nothing more can be done by the high jumper to change it. However, once the high jumper is airborne, he can further maximize the bar height he clears by bending his body around the bar using appropriate technique, as we can see in this picture. In doing so, his center of mass, shown with a red dot, can actually pass underneath the bar while enabling his body to pass over the bar, indicated with a black dot. This means that the bar can actually be placed higher than the maximum height reached by the center of mass of the high jumper. Also, the high jumper must have a slight rotational speed in order to go around the bar as he jumps over it. This rotational speed is established by the high jumper at takeoff using the force exerted by his takeoff leg on the ground at takeoff. Now lastly, pole vault. Pole vaulting is another example of a sport where physics can give you a hidden hand. Pole vaulting is a bit like a super high jump where you use a long bendy carbon fiber pole to throw yourself over a bar. Just like long jump, it looks simpler and less scientific than it really is. And just as long jump is all about the conservation of angular momentum, so pole vaulting is about the conservation of energy. Consider what happens during a pole vault. You start off running towards the bar with the pole in your hands. After you have picked up speed, you have a fair bit of kinetic energy, that is, energy of movement, because you have both mass and speed. To lift your body a certain distance in the air, you need to give it a certain amount of potential energy. The pole helps you convert horizontal into vertical motion, and it does so by converting your kinetic energy into potential energy. After you have reached the end of your run-up, you stick the pole into the ground. Your momentum and energy is now transferred into the pole, which bends into a curve and converts your kinetic energy into elastic potential energy, slowing you down in the process. Being elastic, the pole quickly springs back to its original shape, straightening out and lifting you upward, and converting its elastic potential energy into kinetic energy and gravitational potential energy. That is the energy your body has when it's up in the air. Ideally, all of the kinetic energy you have in the run-up is converted into potential energy when your body reaches its highest point and stops climbing. That explains why the run-up is so crucial to a pole vaulter. If you don't run at top speed and plant your pole correctly or hold it firmly, your kinetic energy won't be completely converted to potential energy and you won't gain as much height. So these are the science facts behind long jump, high jump and pole vault. So some physics related concepts are being explained. Hope so you got some science behind these sports concepts to apply to your day-to-day activities. And before winding up, please like, share, comment about this video and do subscribe to my channel. Meet you in the next Science Behind Sports series. Until then, it's goodbye from Sam. Take care.